So when we're doing lots and lots of versions and lots of different forecasts or different budgets, as accountants, we really like to keep a nice centralized record, and it's really hard to do in Excel. So here's an example of a nice record where I've got multiple forecasts and I've got a nice record that I'm keeping. But I'm going to show you how, when I try to make a change, how I can keep it all together using PowerExcel, which is actually quite difficult to do if you're just using Excel on its own. So let's have a look at my underlying model. Pretty simple. It's a little income statement for a December year end, and as you can see, I've got some sales, cost of sales, gross profit, and I've got some assumptions here. So if you look at my percentage of last year, it's 103 because I've got a 3% growth. Let's give this a 6% growth, and you'll see that changes now. And the next assumption is my gross margin or gross profit percent, and I've got it here 45. Let's say I take it up to 49, and you'll see it changes. But what didn't change was these numbers in gray here. And this is your classic accounting assumption that as you go along throughout the year, months are closed and they are fixed and you have actual data, and then your job is to forecast to the rest of the year. So you can see now that these closed months, I change them by just changing this assumption here. So it's really nice. I've got all my assumptions next to my data. I'm keeping everything in track. But if I make a change over here in Excel, I would struggle to now remember to go back and update this section of my record keeping. So what I'm going to do is show you how nice and easy it is to use this technology, PowerExcel, to do the same thing. So let's say we're happy with, I'll bring F3 back to 100 because it's written there, bonus adjusted to 100. And let's say we wanted to change our bonus to 500. So what we do in Excel is we copy over the whole workbook. Here I'm going to show you something similar. So let's go and say, okay, let's take 2023 and let's take the F3 version, and I'm going to copy it over. And I just transfer it, and there we go. So it's copied over, and I'm going to call this the April forecast. So you can see now it says it's written it in here, and this can be by design. The expenses are as per 223 F3. So if we bring that up now, and I'm going to change my filtering. So I'm on forecast 3. Let's change the filtering to forecast 4. And now we've got a nice copy, and I can make a couple of changes. So let's say I decide to change my growth down to 0.5%, and let's say my margin is 50%. And here, as we discussed, 500, and I change this to say December bonus. Change to 500, right? And let's just say we've moved on a month, so we've got 5 close months. I've made all these changes here, and it's changed this forecast for us. But now I need to remember to go back. But because of the way the PowerExcel technology works with true collaboration, as I was making those changes, it was updating my central record already. So you can see it's already changed this now.